Hello guys, welcome back to yet another lesson, and in today's lesson I want to take you through all the factors, all the features of Tradeview. You do understand Tradeview is a platform, is the standard platform that so many traders they get to use in order to analyze the market. And if you're out there and you're looking forward to become a profitable trader, you must understand Tradeview. And I felt why not do this video so that I can have a good understanding on the factors or the features that you need to know in order to have an easy time to analyze Tradeview. So that I'll be doing all that in this video, so make sure you pay attention. And of course, before you get into that, if you do love my videos and you find them educative, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, which is just below here. Also turn on the notification bell so that each and every time I have a new episode, you always be the first one to be notified. Another thing, of course, if you're there, you are a trader and you're really struggling when it comes to the capital that you're getting into the trade with, just go ahead, you check out the pro firm. The link is in the description section, and they're willing to fund you $10,000. It goes by the name, it's called Tradeview.com. Actually, myself, I'm almost into I'm going through the evaluation stage, so you can also be part of it, and of course you might end up being funded that $10,000 capital for you to manage. So for now, let's just dive into our charts, into our Tradeview, and I get to show you these features that I'm talking about. You get to search Tradeview.com and it's going to pop as the first one in that search. So as you can see right here, I'm already on my Tradeview, and I've used my email. It's totally free, but it's recommended that you get to log in using your Gmail account. So for instance, like for this scenario right here, you can see this is a very nice analysis we did for GBP, that is GBP USD. We did some times back in one of my videos. This is an illustration that I was showing people on how you can get to trade using support zone as well as Fibonacci. So let me just start by introducing one of the common features that you'll always be using. For my case, I like using Fibonacci, and to access the Fibonacci is usually right here. You have the Fibonacci retracement, and you can see I've added it the favorite button to make sure every time I get to access it, I can get to access it right here. You can see the Fibonacci is right here, and if I get to pull it, it will just appear right there. So the common tools that are popular and I get to use them so many times are the ones which I've placed them as favorite. So there's also these, in case you want to draw a line. For instance, if you want to draw a line, let me just delete that. If you want to draw a line, just come to this option here. You can see if you want to draw trend lines, you can get to use this option of trend lines right here. Click trend lines, and of course get to click point to point. So get to click point to point, and that way you can see you can get to draw a trend line whenever you feel like. So if you want to draw continuous lines from corner to corner, and they get to extend to the extreme end, you can use the horizontal lines. So the other option you can get to use that is get to use Alt H to really work out that. So you can see these are lines that we have already drawn, and it's extending from end to end continuously. So those are some of the features that I get to use under this tab right here. So another popular one is this horizontal line, but for this one I'm not really active on that. So for my case, I get to use the horizontal line and the trend line for that package. So let's proceed to this one. For this one, I already talked about Fibonacci. If you get to head to the next one right here, honestly there's none of these features right here I get to use. So I'll just proceed to this section right here. You can see for long positions, this is when you are looking for buying opportunities. If you want to buy and you want to look for a buying opportunity, that's when I get to use long position. So you can see my risk management section is right here, and of course my take profit is on the upper side. So if you're looking for selling opportunity, you go with the opposite of that, which is short position. So for that case, I'll just come here, get to click here, I go with the short position, and you can see it's the inverse of the long position. So another thing which is also important for us to proceed, if you get to move to the next option, we have the rectangle here. This is when you want to mark, when you want to highlight for instance double bottoms and double tops. I prefer using these boxes. The rectangle is what I get to use to highlight all those. So you can see, in case you want to show some direction into the market, you're anticipating the direction of the market to move from this area to the other, you can get to use the path. The path is used to when you want to illustrate the trend or the basic movement of the market. So path is something which I also get to use a lot. So if you are journaling or you are taking notes about your trading, you'll need to add some text, some information to explain on what happened exactly. For that case, you'll need to add some written materials, and for my case, I get to go with the option of the text. So this is something you'll also be seeing in my journals. As I get to proceed further, I'll be sharing my journals to show you how I normally do that. So we have the emoji section here. This one is not common for me. We have the ruler. The ruler is used whenever you want to measure how many pips that the market has moved. So you can get to use the ruler to measure the pips. So you can see, like for this one, that's around 44 pips. So that's something I get to use it a lot. So if you want to hide what you're seeing, hide all the drawings, you can get to use that. So what I want us to get to do now, we get to look into the top part here. We have different time frames. For my case, since I'm a day trader, I normally do my analysis from 4 hours, head to 1 hour, then entries I go to 15 minutes. So for that case, we have the time frame here. If you're a swing trader, you can go even to 1 year, even 1 month, 1 week. All those are things that you can get to adjust here on the time frame section. So we have the indicator section. This is whereby you get your favorite indicators. With the indicators, they help you to analyze the market and of course predict where the market direction is about to go. And for that case, my best 2 indicators that I get to use is just 15 moving average. That is the moving average simple, and a relative strength index, which is the RSI. So for that case, it's important for you to pay attention to that. So you can see the RSI is just below here, and of course my moving average is just in between the trade. So those are the only indicators that I get to use myself. So we have a lot. When you want to, you have done your analysis in the market and the market has yet formed your setup, you can choose to do this one thing, which is to just set some alert and of course get connect it into your phone, meaning each and every time you get each and every time the market gets to get into a specific level that you're anticipating, you'll just receive the notification. So that's something that you can get to take advantage of, and of course it will be very, very helpful. For now, the other important thing that I want us we get to do, we get to proceed to this section. If you want to have a replay of the market, of how the market is playing out, you can just opt to go with the option of paying the premium package, so that the replay can really work. So on this side, we have the watch list of the currency pair that you're watching. We have the alerts there. Also, we have the data view of the window. We have a hot list. These are the list of things that are about to happen, maybe news, all those stuff. We have ideas when you are taking some journals. We have some charts on this Tradeview with other traders, ideal streams, and of course notification. Whenever you have a new notification, you can get to use that. So here we have this camera section. You can download an image, capture an image, or even copy the link of that analysis and get to share with people. So if you want to see everything in large screen, you can just get to press there, and of course you'll have that easy time. So what I'm saying is that with this platform, apart from those things that I've already shown you, other complicated stuffs I'll be introducing into a more complicated and more complex video. But for this one, it was basically a beginner introduction to Tradeview. So hopefully you have learned something, and of course I'll be looking forward to seeing you in our next episode, guys.